My best friend betrayed me for a boy, so I exposed her dirty secret at prom. Hey, I'm Leila, 17. If someone had told me months ago that Tasha, my best friend since the 6th grade, would betray me, I would have laughed in their face. Tasha and I were inseparable. We shared clothes, secrets, dreams, even crushes. But there was one thing we swore never to do: go behind each other's backs. At least, that's what I believed. We were both seniors, finally approaching our last prom, something we'd planned for since we were freshmen. We wanted matching dresses, we were hyped about going as a duo, and I had the perfect date, Zane, my boyfriend of 7 months. Everything was aligning, and for once, I felt like life was playing fair. Tasha acted normal, supportive, loud, dramatic like always. We spent weekends doing makeup trials, and scrolling through Pinterest for nail inspo. She even helped me pick Zane's tie color to match my dress. I trusted her with everything. So when little things started to feel off, I brushed them aside. The first red flag came from my younger sister, Maya. She's 16, a little nosy, and obsessed with TikTok. One night, she barged into my room holding her phone, and said, "Ew, Leila, is this who I think it is?" It was a blurry video, classic party lighting, bad angles, but clear enough. A girl with curls just like Tasha's, kissing a guy who looked way too much like Zane. At first, I laughed it off. I told Maya it was just lookalikes. But inside, my stomach tightened. I couldn't unsee it. That's when I started paying attention. Zane started replying to my texts late. "Sorry, I fell asleep," became his favorite line. He avoided making eye contact sometimes. Tasha once accidentally wore a gray hoodie that looked identical to Zane's. When I asked, she said, "Oh, it's just my cousin's." She didn't have a cousin. I tried to convince myself I was overthinking. But then something happened, something small, but so stupid it was impossible to ignore. We were all walking home after school. I tripped on the pavement, and Zane reached out to grab me, blurting out, "You okay, Tash?" He turned red. Tasha laughed nervously. I smiled and said nothing. But that was the final confirmation I needed. A week later, we were sitting in the cafeteria when Tasha went to the bathroom and left her phone. My heart pounded, but I picked it up. I wasn't even planning to snoop, I just wanted to check if my gut was right. It was. Her lock screen had a message preview: "Zane, can't wait to see you again tonight." Leila still has no clue. Tasha, I almost feel bad. Almost. I felt like someone had poured boiling water over my chest. My hands shook, but I opened her messages, took screenshots of everything, and sent them to myself. They had been seeing each other for weeks, maybe even months, behind my back, lying to my face every day. And somehow, they still smiled at me like nothing was happening. I didn't confront them. Not immediately. I didn't cry or scream. I just shut down. For 2 days, I acted normal. I let Tasha sit next to me. Let Zane kiss my cheek. Let both of them keep lying. But inside, I was planning something they'd never forget. Our school had a talent showcase planned for the same night as prom. I asked Mr. Daniels, our chemistry teacher, who was coordinating the show, if I could perform a visual presentation, something about self-love and betrayal. He was thrilled. "We need more powerful pieces like that," he said. What he didn't know was that my presentation wasn't just powerful, it was nuclear. Prom night came. Everyone was dressed to kill. Tasha wore the dress we had picked out together. She smiled at me, fake and polished, like she hadn't burned our entire friendship to the ground. Zane avoided my gaze. I kept smiling. It was my turn to play dumb. Halfway through the night, the talent showcase began. I was the final performer. When I stepped onto the stage, I didn't say anything. Just a title appeared on the massive screen behind me: "What Betrayal Looks Like in High Definition." Gasps filled the room before anything even played. I had edited together a short film, a collection of screenshots, screen recordings, time-stamped messages, and yes, that TikTok video. I blurred out names, but anyone with 2 working eyes knew who it was about. There were text messages of them trash-talking me, videos of them kissing at parties, even a voice note of Tasha saying, "Honestly, I don't care if she finds out. She's too naive anyway." The room went silent. Zane stormed out before it ended. Tasha stood frozen in the crowd, face pale, eyes wide. Her popular girl persona cracked for the first time. People started whispering. Some even laughed. I ended the video with a final message on screen. Sometimes your best friend is your worst enemy. And sometimes revenge is just the truth with good editing. I dropped the mic and walked off stage. No one clapped right away. Then Maya stood up and yelled, "Yes, that's my sister." And the whole room erupted. Tasha left early. She didn't even make it to the dance floor. By Monday, she was a ghost. People whispered in hallways. Her friend group ditched her. Zayn transferred schools a week later. And me. I became the girl who exposed a cheater and her backstabbing bestie in front of the entire senior class. People started messaging me about their own betrayals. So I made an Instagram page, Karma Archives, where I shared stories, advice, and receipts from other girls who'd been played. The account went viral. But more than that, I felt at peace. Not because I ruined them, but because I stood up for myself, loudly, publicly, and with every piece of proof I had. And to this day, I still believe, silence is classy, but revenge with receipts, that's unforgettable. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. There's more drama coming your way.